20th anniversary from my first album is this year. And so it's in the summer, and oh my God, yeah, I'm getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, I'm so excited for you. Avril, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Mo. I'm with Alt AZ 933. I appreciate your time today. How are you?
So nice to meet you. I'm good. How are you?
You know what? Very excited, slightly nervous. I might dry heave a little because I get like that, but it's all good.
I've never heard anybody say that, but that was really funny.
I don't know what it is. It's just something in me that gets really excited and nervous to talk to really awesome people that I love so much. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You know, I am really excited that you are back in the alternative world. You got this new album, Love Sucks, coming out February 25th with your latest single, Bite Me, and then also Love It When You Hate Me. I am curious, what was the inspiration behind this album?
The album title really says it all.
Yeah.
So when I started making this record, I was feeling just I was like, I'm over it. I'm over relationships. I'm over love. I'm done. I need a minute. I'm just going to focus on myself. I felt like the wind had been knocked out of me. I was just I'm done. And so I wrote this song called Love Sucks. And that was one of the first songs. And that really set the tone for the record. I mean, I'm a Libra. I do believe at the end of the day, I do believe in love and want love, but I was just I need a minute and I got to focus on myself. But I feel like the songs, I'm actually in a really good place in my life, but I feel like the songs are fun and they're it's lighthearted but it has an empowering message. My song Bite Me, it's a guy coming back wanting a second chance, but didn't treat me right, so I'm not going to give it to him. Self-worth, standing up for myself. And it's yeah, buddy, I'm going to be the one that got away forever and ever. My song Love It When You Hate Me is featuring Black Bear, and Mark Hoppus from Blink is on the record. And yeah, I just worked with these really cool people in music.
You really did. I mean, it's really exciting too to see that you worked with John Feldman, and I was curious on what your experience is like working with him.
I met Maud's son. We started writing. He took me into and introduced me to John Feldman. And the three of us wrote so many songs together. And when I met and started working with John Feldman, I was like, where have you been the last 10 years of my life? You're literally my favorite producer. We really clicked. And the three of us together, I think we made magic. It was just it was so easy. And when we write songs together, it was just so fun. And we spent 2 weeks every day. And I feel we had an album done. We had enough songs. And I was I don't care. This just feels so good. Can we just keep going? Let's just keep writing. So we wrote 30 songs together.
What? That's wild. 30 songs? How do you pick and choose from all 30 to put them on one album?
Well, I just picked my favorites, and I kind of tried to go with a bit of a theme, although it was pretty easy because most of them were boy bashing songs. Funny enough, I guess I didn't work with a co-write with any girls or anything, but these guys, they totally get it. And when I went into the studio, I was sitting there with Feldy and Maud, and I was guys, I'm just so over relationships right now. I had to, it's a therapy session. I had to open up, tell them where I was at. And then we tapped into that and wrote all these songs about it. And it was fun. And then I got into a relationship halfway through making the record.
Isn't that crazy how you're trying to put time away for yourself to focus on yourself and do all that, and then all of a sudden love literally walks in the door and you're no, why? But at the same time, you're really happy about it too. It's a weird struggle.
I was with this one, I was I don't think I can even stop it. I feel this is supposed to be really happening. And it was just everything about it was great. And yeah, it's so awesome when you can be in a relationship with someone who really understands you, with me and the creative side, and what I do is with my life music and they can understand that. It's like, and then you can work with them too and write songs.
It's the ultimate partnership. I mean, it's been really awesome seeing you and Maud work together with Flames, and also with this latest music video for Bite Me. I was really excited to see that because I know that he loves directing music videos. I'm curious, who came up with the concept for the latest version of Bite Me?
Modson directed that, and yeah, that was his concept. I love the stripped down version of the song because it's interesting. Like the electric version of Bite Me, it's like empowering, it's like confident, it's like you did me wrong. Now I'm gonna leave and you're gonna miss me forever. And then the acoustic version, it's like more vulnerable and sad and emotional. And it's kind of like you really feel the pain of like, hey, we had such a good thing. What a shame that this didn't work. Like you feel a totally different emotion with it. That is so crazy to me because when I was singing the acoustic version of Bite Me, I was like really singing and I could just like, I was like tapping into like, it's like the song took on a whole new different meaning to me. And it was like vulnerable and emotional. And I was like, damn. And I just thought that kind of blew me away because I was like, this is crazy. Like I wrote it with like one attitude, like bitch, forever you're gonna wish I was your wifey. Like then the next one it's like, but babe, we really had a good thing going on and what a shame it didn't work out. So tears. And literally in the acoustic version music video, I pull out the guy's teeth.
I love that John Feldman was also the dentist, and I think
Oh
his wife is in it too, right?
Yes, Aldi was the dentist, and he was like the perfect dentist. And like all day, he had lines for this video, and he'd like say lines, and I was like, "How is he gonna do?" Like we were both, Maud and I were both like kind of nervous when we went to film him. I was like, is he gonna get like nervous and fumble over his lines? And like literally he like went on screen, put his like, he was the dentist, he put his rubber glove on, snapped it, and just like bam, went right into his lines like a real actor, confident. I mean, he was like amazing on camera, and I died laughing so hard. It was the funniest thing because he nailed it. He nailed it. And I was like, Feldy, you are so good. You're a full-blown actor. Yeah, like working with John Feldman in the studio was so much fun. I had never worked with him before. So it was really exciting. And yeah, the three of us like had the best time. And then also like I was working with Travis, and like Travis and I had worked together like 15 years, or wait, no, not that long ago. How long ago was the Best Damn Thing album? Is that 15 years ago? Okay, never mind. That I can't believe that was 15 years ago. So Travis and I worked together before. And so like, and then I was like going to Travis's studio and like writing there, and then like everyone all collaborated together. So it was just good vibes.
And talk about an interesting time to work with Travis right now. I feel like between him and Feldy, they're like blowing up the punk scene all over again, and we've been missing it so much. You know, how is it, was it different working with Travis at the time 15 years ago versus now because he has so much going on?
When I got together with him to work on this album, like he's like evolved and grown so much, and I have so much respect for him. Like he's like he's producing, he's, you know, we were writing songs together from scratch, and like, and then of course he's playing drums, but like also Travis signed me to his label DTA Records. So like I didn't have a label when I started this album, and it was awesome. That was also cool because I didn't have deadlines. I didn't have anyone telling me what to do, what I couldn't do. So I really truly made the record I wanted to make. And I wanted to make this type of album for like ever. But then you have like people come in, they're like, no, you can't do this and make it a little more like this. So it's like there's always like that weird fine line. So Travis signed me to his label, and then yeah, and so now he's the president of my record company. So, and then so I wrote with Mark Hoppus from Blink, and like that process was over Zoom because of the pandemic. So he was like at his house on the computer, and I was in Feldy's studio, and we had like like, I've never seen this before, but Pro Tools, while we were recording it, was like live. So Mark would like write his part in front of me over Zoom. And I was like, this is gnarly. By the way, he's so good. I mean, duh, I don't have to say that. But like, I was like, whoa, he's prolific. Like, he just writes so quick. Then he just like record himself on the mic. And I was like watching him. And then our Pro Tools and his were like linked together. So like he would record something and it would show up on ours. And I was like, this is gnarly. I grew up in high school, you know, listening to Blink. And I feel like they were a band that was like really like around the time I was becoming myself, like really influential, like on me while I was in the like so young and developing my sound. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool to be like working with the two of them now.
It's pretty amazing. It's awesome that all of this is coming full circle from a band that you love growing up with or grew up with to now like performing with them and collaborating with them. Even if it's over Zoom, it's still so freaking rad. So I'm really excited to hear that track with Mark, for real. You know, we were talking about anniversaries earlier, and this year happens to be your 20th anniversary of your first album, Let Go. Do you have any big plans for this?
So yes, that's wild. 20th anniversary from my first album is this year. And so it's in the summer, and oh my God, yeah, I'm getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, I'm so excited for you. I saw that and I was like, dude.
So I'm gonna live that moment up. I'll be popping some champagne.
Oh, for sure. You know, the last thing I want to talk about is some big news that dropped this morning that I think a lot of people didn't even know it was real, because the lineup is insane and you're headlining it. When We Were Young Music Festival in Las Vegas. The lineup is iconic. When they ask you to do these music festivals, do you get to preview the lineup before saying anything? Or are you just like, yeah, I'll jump on it?
Yeah, I was excited to be a part of this festival because there's so many incredible bands playing there.
Mm-hmm.
And like for me, it's a chance that I get to like run into these people who are like my friends and these bands that I haven't seen that I've for a while. Like festivals are fun because this is how we all meet each other, and we've known each other from over the years of playing all these festivals. So after the pandemic and everything, you know, I'm just excited to get back out there and to be playing shows, playing festivals, and I'm really amped on this album and think it's going to lend itself well to the live show and just be a big party.
I cannot wait. Again, Avril, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, answering all my questions. Looking forward to Love Sucks coming out February 25th. And for everyone else, make sure to check out the singles Bite Me and Love It When You Hate Me. Avril, have a great rest of your day. And again, thank you. We'll catch you later.
Thank you so much.